Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining the Anyone Can Playwrite podcast show. I am your host, RK. Hope you guys are having an amazing Tuesday. If your day's already began, if you're just getting up, then good morning. If you're about to go to sleep, I thank you for joining me before you go to bed. We are coming from the Adult Play Therapy Devotional 60-day cleansing devotional and journal. Thank you so much for joining Coach Play. As you guys know, Coach Play is my husband. He is a fitness trainer, personal trainer, fitness instructor, personal trainer, and nutritionist. He does take clients one-on-one. He also works at a local gym, and he works with people virtually. So keep that in mind in case you, or a family member or friend, need someone who can help them in their fitness journey and nutrition journey. Okay, guys, we are on day 28. Day 28. And it says, listen to a descriptive and tantalizing audiobook. I'll read it again. Listen to a descriptive and tantalizing audiobook. Listen to the complete audiobook. There's a lot of times we can start an audiobook and get distracted with life and not get a chance to finish it. So it says, listen to the complete audiobook. And for your journal prompt, it says, audiobooks are a fun and inventive way of being able to read a book while accomplishing a physical task or even listening while sleeping. What is the title of the audiobook you are listening to? Now, I know in previous prompts we did talk about what book are you going to read, the title, what ebook are you going to read. One of the things that I did for myself is that I wrote down the same title. So the book that I have is The Road Less Traveled by Dr. Peck. And for my ebook, it's the same book. And for my audiobook, it's the same book. And I really do believe that listening to it in audio form is going to be most beneficial to me as domestic engineer and and homeschool mom and indie author. Just being able to have the book in my ear, and then wherever I stop off at in my audio, I can go ahead and get the physical book and read it. And then at times when I have that window of space, I can have the book out while also doing the audiobook. So I say that as a suggestion so that you don't have to have three different books, different title for the physical book, a different title for the ebook, a different title for the audiobook. You can literally have the same title and kind of pick and choose on what's going to be easiest for you. Like I said, for me, I do have the physical book, but it's been a challenge to be able, as a wife and a mom. It's been 10 kids. And it's been really hard to go ahead and grab that book and physically read it. I've already started it years ago, but I don't really want to stop off where I stopped, because I think that was like 2014 when I was reading the book. I was reading it right before my dad passed away, and then in transition with, making plans for his funeral and everything else, and going to Detroit to have the funeral and so forth. I was still reading the book, but then 2015 happened and I had kind of like stopped reading it. So I wouldn't want to go and pick up where I was at in 2015, because I feel like I would probably forget a lot of the important stuff that was in the book. So I'm going to go all the way back to the very beginning of that book and read it, and use audiobook to guide me. So on days when I cannot physically get to the book, I can listen to it. So whatever book that you guys choose, it can be the same book for all three. So I thank you guys once again for being with me. This is day 28 on our journey of our 60-day soul cleansing. And I hope that you guys are enjoying your hobby from a fresh new perspective. I do find that in the process of this journey, certain things may come up and be challenging in the midst of this process. So if life feels a little bit hectic or confusing, I think that is to be expected, because it is a journey, like a hike. You have to move branches and bricks and stones out of the way to be able to, stay on the path. So I thank you guys for being with me. And if hobby time feels a little bit different, the hope is that we come to a better understanding of our hobby and what brings us joy by our 60th day. Okay, guys, you have a good one. Bye-bye.